10 Life-Changing Books That You Should Read When You're Young. George R.R. Martin once said, "A reader live 1,000 lives. The man who never reads, lives one." Would you like to live 1,000 years in just one? Then, read some life-changing books. But which books that you should read? There are thousands of good books out there, but I have to handpick 10 of the best I think you should read when you're young. These 10 books are not necessarily the best, but in my opinion, they are the books you should continuously read again and again. Well, welcome to the Great Thinker TV channel, and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel because I will help you to discover the secrets of success from these life-changing books and great authors. These are the 10 books I think you should read when you are young. Book number 1, How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie. This book was written in year 1936. That was several decades ago, yet the book still has proven to be one of the best-selling books ever in the history of human race. Why you should read this book? No matter who you are, you're going to have to deal with human beings every day of your life. Your ability to get human beings to love you, and to support you, is very crucial to your success in life. This book is probably the best book you can ever read to know how to deal with people to make them love and support you. Just as the title suggested, this book will teach you how to win good friends and how influence people. The book number 2, You Can Negotiate Anything, by Herb Cohen. Why is this book so great? Herb Cohen happens to be one of the greatest negotiators in the world. He has negotiated so many big deal and projects even for nations, and this book is all about how to get what you want from people, and this is very important, because you're going to have to negotiate your way through life, especially if you want to achieve great success in life. Life won't give you what you deserve, but it gives you what you negotiate. If you want to know how to be a great negotiator, go and buy Herb Cohen's book right now. I will put the link for you to purchase the book on the description area below. Book number 3, The Millionaire Next Door, by Thomas J. Stanley. And, why is this book being an eye-opener? Through The Millionaire Next Door, you will be able to get to see that most people who became millionaire in the world came from nowhere. Probably, you've excuses before now about your background, your poor family, or country. By reading this book, it will open your eyes to a new reality about life, because you'll discover that 80% of people who actually make it to become rich and successful in life came from the bottom down below. You'll then discover that you've no excuse. Some of the things of this book will show you how not to look rich, but to be rich. Most people in the world, especially at their 20s or 30s, make to look rich. Whenever they earn money, they spend it on new phones, new clothes, and other unnecessary stuffs. I will recommend this book for every young person who want to be rich in life. Book number 4, Predictably Irrational, by Dan Ariely. This is about psychology, but if you do understand about human psychology very well, then you will probably going to learn how to deal with humans better, and if you deal with human beings better, you're probably going to be more successful in life than the most people in the world. You should try and read this book, because it will open up your mind to how irrational human beings can be, and how to better deal with humans. The book number 5, Tough Time Never Last, but Tough People Do, by Robert Schuller. Do you know why is this book so important? Let me explain to you. This book is so crucial because, no matter who you are, what you have, no matter what's your family background, and no matter which country you are from, a significant part of your life is going to be difficult, and that's the truth. Especially, if you dream big, and want to achieve more success in your life, you just have to go through some tough time. For most people, when they've encountered tough times, what they do is to believe that their problem is exceptional to them. Through this book, you can discover that tough time comes to virtually to every human being, and the best strategy isn't to find a way to be tougher than the tough times. I will recommend you to read this book, especially if you are still young, because you've probably 3 to 5 decades ahead of you, and some moments of those years will be tough. So, make sure, buy this book, and that probably will keep you strong and focused for the rest of your life. The book number 6. Think and Grow Rich, by Napoleon Hill. I know you've probably heard the name of this book, and you might probably read it some times ago. But you've probably forgotten the most important lesson in this book. Most probably, you just heard about the book, and you read about that summary, and so forth. Now, please take my solid advice, which will be beneficial for you. Go ahead and purchase this book. And why you should read this book? Well, no other book in history has made more people rich than Think and Grow Rich. The book number 7, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey. Like many books in this list, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People has been writing for a long time, but up until today, it's still one of the best-selling books. There is an important lesson for this. The author of this book, Stephen Covey, has analyzed the 7 habits that actually make people succeed in life. One of those habits have explained in this book is that people who are succeed in life are proactive. Because successful people don't look at what is wrong with life, they look at what they can make everything looks right. Moreover, they don't look at what they can complain about, but they look at what they can fix and overcome the problems. They don't wait for anyone to help them, and they will go and get things done by themselves. Successful people don't look for external things to change their life. Instead, they will stand up and do those changes that they've been dreaming of. If you are looking forward to know about the 7 important habits that will make successful people to succeed, then go ahead and purchase the book and read it over again. The book number 8, Why You Act the Way You Do, written by LAHAYE. Why should you choose this book to read it? This book is about personalities and temperaments. This is a book about humans' behaviors, and it's going to be something that help you to really understand why people are different. I know you might understand that people are different, but it's going to be of best value for you to understand why people are different, and in specifics, how people are different. This book will help you to have a better understanding about who you are and who other people really are. This understanding will help you to be successful in life. Book number 9, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm very sure that you've heard about this book because it's probably the most famous book in this generation. Maybe you've read it, or you read it, but have forgotten the lesson inside of it. This book is a wake-up call that you really need to purchase and read it all over again. Why you should read this book? Rich Dad, Poor Dad was writing to challenge 100 years of assumption about money and education. If you're under 30 years old, you don't just have to read this book, but you have to eat it and follow the advice that given by the author. The book number 10, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. Just like Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, this is another famous book which many people have heard about, but never read. Some people have read this book, and some don't. The lessons of this book are simple, but it can change your financial life completely. One of the lessons of this book is, The Richest Man in Babylon is, keep at least 10% of your income, and invest it into your future. Many other simple financial lessons are there in this book. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.